Hey guys, and welcome back to video number 2 in our series where I want to get you ranked ready. So we start from 0 and I get you to a level where you are confident while playing ranked. So in this video, we'll be covering everything you need to know so you start landing before your enemies, you get loot quicker, just makes the game a whole lot easier if you have a good drop out of the bus in Fortnite. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. So first of all, I want to show you a really cool tool you can use to get a good landing and just run you through what you want to look for before we hop into actual game. So first of all, you can type this in, just type in Copilot Fortnite and this will be the first link that pops up, and then you'll see this page right here. And in Fortnite, we always have the bus, right? So you can adjust where the bus is moving because it's different every game, right? So we're just gonna leave this as is. And now we want to mark the spot where we want to go. So I want to land over here, for example. Let's mark that house. And now you can click Find Best Drop to calculate the best drop. And I'll show you this in-game, but usually, if you don't want to use this tool, look at the bus route, then always mark the spot on the map where you want to land. I'll show you in a sec. And then you want to jump out at the shortest point towards that spot. Because it always shows the distance towards the spot, you can just wait till that is the shortest distance between the bus and the spot, and then you jump out right there, which is logical because you want the shortest flight path to land there as fast as possible. And then I'll show you where to open your glider in a sec as well. But generally, you always want to open your glider above some low point of terrain. So let's say I want to land behind this mountain, back here. I wouldn't want to open my glider above this mountain because the glider always opens, let's say 50 meters above ground. But if I'm above a mountain, that ground is way higher, right? Because we're on that mountain, so it's 50 meters plus that mountain. So we're gonna have a way higher landing. So we wanna open our glider above some low point in the map. What you can aim for is usually the roads. Those are really good because those are pretty low, or water, even lower. So if I'm landing at my spot here, I probably want to open my glider somewhere above this river, and then it's only 50 meters plus that river, but the river is really low. I hope that makes sense. If you didn't get it, just comment down below so I can help you further. But that's the main thing. So you want to jump out at the shortest distance and open your glider above a low point in the map. That's what we'll leave it at for now. And let's hop into a game. Okay, so we just loaded into the game. Now go ahead and open the map. And you can already mark the spot where we want to go. So I'm going to mark my spot right here. And I can already see the bus route, so I can say, okay, I'm probably going to jump out probably like around this area right here. So our goal is going to be to fly the shortest distance to our spot. So I'll count it down for you. So now you can see the meters to our spot here. It's 1,400 meters, and we're just going to let it count down. And once those meters start getting slower, or once we're at a good angle to our spot, so now we're getting close to a good angle, meters are counting down less, now we're gonna jump. And then we wanna aim for, like we said, a low point of terrain. So we're gonna aim for this water right here, you can mark that as well. We're gonna aim right about there, maybe a bit further back here. If you wanna number it ahead, you can glide around 350 meters. So you have to be careful that you're not too low, of course. So now we're gonna have a pretty good drop, not gonna make it onto the roof of our building, but for the rest. And while we're gliding, super important, we want to already gather information. So I saw 3 people back there and 1 person is landing back there. Now we can keep that in mind for the future because once we got loot, we probably want to fight someone or we might get pushed by them. Now we had to have a bit more information about that so they can't sneak up on us that easily. Another thing you can look for when you're gliding, other than where other people are landing, is if you can see any guns or chests out of the air, because that's what you want to go for. Either you land on a roof of a house, so you're on the high ground, and then you can break down into that house to get the loot, like we did here. We landed on the roof and then went down to get the loot in here. Or if you instantly see a chest or a good weapon on the ground, go for that, so you instantly have a loot advantage and you're ready to fight if enemies are close by. Once you've landed, just try to get as much loot as possible. We covered that in the other video, what you want to pick up, get some quick shields and some mats, and then you're good to go for that game. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below. I'll be happy to help you, and I'll see you in the next one.